Podcasting.
Take them beans!
No, you've been starving. You didn't get to eat anything today. God. Gross. Freaking idiot.
Good morning, Mega Podlings. It's Crazy Joe
And this guy.
It's been a couple weeks since we did a Lunchbox bunch. It's you and I really gotta start doing laundry.
Yeah, what's up with that? I completely wear the same exact outfit again. That's
Yeah,
very unusual.
yeah, it's really
What are
weird.
the odds of that?
I'm still wearing my 4th of July glasses.
Well, you're there. It's for the Columbus Day. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's that far. Yeah.
Christopher
Columbus
because
discovered America.
That's not controversial at all.
We don't bring anything up controversial on this show.
No, it's not like we'd have Cosby lunchboxes with Quaaludes in them. I mean, what do you take us for?
That's insane.
But yeah, now welcome back to the only show on YouTube where people talk about lunchboxes. We're the only one, right? I don't think anyone else is doing this.
I'm not sure.
I don't
If
think so.
there is, it can clearly not be as good as ours.
Right. We gotta find out. If someone else is doing lunchboxes on YouTube, we gotta throw the gauntlet down and declare war.
What if they do like,
like
plastic ones? And they're like,
Well, then they're inferior to us
it's like
anyway.
a joke, right?
Yeah, that's like how you know the high plane of existence and the low plane of existence.
Kip
And
Winger. Yeah.
yeah, if I say Kip, and
Now you say
if I say Kip and you think Kip Winger,
Winger.
you're on the low plane of
Yeah,
existence.
say Kip from Bosom Buddies.
You're on the high plane.
Higher plane.
And
Yeah.
what happens on the higher plane?
You spit or
Yeah.
urinate onto the lower plane.
Exactly. Exactly.
Was it
So-
urinate? Is that
Yeah, that works.
either one?
That works.
Yeah, so don't be on that lower plane.
Yeah, no, you don't want to be on the lower
Because you
plane.
think it's raining.
It's not. That's our P. That's our P.
Or superior
Yeah,
P.
exactly.
But we're back with the Lunchbox bunch.
Yeah.
Which is, I know people are salivating.
This
waiting.
is
We're
going
waiting
to
for
be
this.
I think what the third Lunchbox bunch we've done on Disney, because we did Disney World. We did two that were devoted to Walt Disney World.
Yeah.
We did two that were 70s live action animation hybrids, which was Pete's Dragon and Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
This might be the fourth then, because you did Black Hole.
Oh, that's right. We did do the Black Hole.
Yeah, which is also Disney. There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Disney Lunchbox.
You know, there was no, because the Black Hole, there was a Black Hole lunchbox. There was no Tron lunchbox.
No.
Why
There was
not?
barely any Tron merchandise when the movie came out. You had, was it Tomy?
Yeah,
Tomy originally did, which I actually have.
you have a couple on the shelf.
I have a couple. The Tron and the car are repros, but this is an actual Tomy. Like, they would put out these cars and they were cool. They had like a zip.
Yeah,
Remember them?
yeah.
And then these were the action figures, and these guys were pretty cool too.
Yeah.
That was one of the guard guys. I don't know if they have a name.
Do you know who played one of these guys in the movie? One of those guys, those guards, Sark's guards in the movie, one of them was played by Jackson Bostwick, who played Captain Marvel on the 1970s Shazam series.
Oh.
Did you know that? Captain Marvel was one of the guards in Tron?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Was that was after then?
Yeah,
So he went from playing Captain
Yeah.
Marvel, the lead in the TV show,
right.
to being one of these guys.
But he also got fired from Captain Marvel. I mean, he wasn't Captain Marvel through the whole run. He was the first Captain Marvel. Then he got replaced on the Shazam series by a guy named, I believe, John Davy. John Davy, I think was the name. So Jackson Bostwick, man, how the mighty have fallen. But I shouldn't say that, because we should have him on here to do the Shazam lunchbox. There was no Shazam lunchbox. There should have been. There should have been a Shazam lunchbox, and there should have been a Tron lunchbox. And we could have had Jackson Bostwick like we had Gil Gerard, and we could have talked about having a cornhole tournament.
Did they do, like, there was all those 70s like superhero shows, like The Incredible. They never did an Incredible Hulk one that was based off the show.
Right.
There was a Captain America one. Now I have the book right there. I could easily just look it up.
Right.
But I can't remember if there was a Captain America one, right? But I think it was based off the actual show. I'm gonna just look it up.
There was no Linda Carter lunchbox
No.
either, was there?
No. There was a. Let's see. What do you think? What we got? Chavo. This is exciting. People like look through a book on camera.
Yeah, it's always fun.
I don't even see it. Where is it?
There's Buck Rogers. We had him on.
Campus Queen.
By the way, since we've last
Captain Astro.
in the time since we've last been on, we lost.
There is no Captain America.
Yeah, we didn't mention this. We in the time where we were off, not doing new Lunchbox bunches, in that period of time, we lost Felix Silla. Felix Silla, who played Tweaky, who was on our Lunchbox bunch. So rest in peace, Felix Silla. We were very sad to hear he passed.
Yeah, there's no Captain America Lunchbox either. So for something, I thought there was a Lunchbox featuring him with the motorcycle helmet. Well, that's not why we're here today anyway. We're here to talk about Disney Lunchboxes. Yeah, we're here to talk about Disney.
Let's start with this one here, which I just picked up not long ago. If you watched my video at the Outdoor RetroCon Festival not long ago, I mentioned there was a Lunchbox that I wanted to pick up, and I had to go get an ATM because they weren't taking cards. I had to run find an ATM.
Right. Tap Mac.
I had to tap Mac, you know. I could even tap my Mac as cash for gas for my Pontiac. Remember that commercial?
Yeah, I do. I don't know if anybody else.
I can stick that in here.
Mac. People don't remember things from the. You could.
Boop.
I can even snap my Mac as cash to gas my Pontiac.
Snap, snap, snap your Mac. Get the knack. Snap your Mac. Snap your Mac.
There you go.
Put a clip of Alf too.
Yeah.
No,
I won't.
camel.
I won't do that though, because that'll get us a copyright strike. I don't think anyone's protecting Mac, but I think I could get in trouble for Alf.
Yeah.
So
he was a camel.
He was a camel.
Yeah.
How dare they bring a camel into this neighborhood? That's from the Shaggy Dog. Remember that? The beginning of the Shaggy Dog, when the Shaggy Dog comes in the neighborhood, that Fred McMurray doesn't have his glasses on, and he goes, "It's a camel! How dare they bring a camel into this neighborhood?" Then he gets his glasses and goes, "No, it's a dog."
Which was a Disney movie, bringing us back to Disney.
Yes, bringing us back. So that video on RetroCon, I mentioned I got a Lunchbox. Not RetroCon, no, Monstermania. I mentioned I got a Lunchbox, and I said I'm not going to tell you
it was like
what
100
it
degrees
is.
that day, wasn't it?
Yeah,
very hot.
It was really hot.
Yeah.
I said I was going to.
So glad I didn't go to that.
I don't think I showed the Lunchbox. I think I said I was going to save it for a Lunchbox one. Maybe I showed it briefly at the end, but here it is. This is the Lunchbox I got at Monstermania. The Disney Express. It is a train. A train filled with Disney characters. Who do we have here on the front? We've got Mickey and Minnie and all Mickey's little nephews, or well, one little. No, there's two of them.
And then
there's two of them. Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Or
Uncle Scrooge.
Why does he? They're all there. There's 1, 2,
right.
3. Okay.
We've got the cow, Clarabelle.
Daisy.
Who's this dude? This dude in the little red bowler hat. I'm not sure who that is.
I don't know.
And we got
It's tucked in there.
Goofy, and Donald is the conductor.
He might be on there somewhere else too, because the wraparound. Look, you know what's interesting about the wraparound too is it's the train.
Right.
Which this might be the first time you get all this is. When was this one made? Do we know when this one was made?
I am not sure when this one was made.
We're gonna consult the guide. So.
I would say it's probably the 60s. I'm going to say the 60s because if we look at the character... Actually, when did Aristocats? Was Aristocats early 70s? This might be early 70s because the Aristocats are on here.
This is 1979.
Ooh, 1979.
Yeah, but the interesting thing I feel like with this is that if you look at the train cars, there's a train car full of Disney princesses, which is way before they started doing that with mixing all the Disney princesses together. You never used to see them.
Well, but they're in separate cars though.
No, there's the one.
No, look, we got Cinderella and her stepsisters.
Yeah.
And then over here we've got Snow White.
Never mind that. I was excited for a second. I just saw it real quick. You spun around. All right.
In fact, we don't even have all the princesses that were available at that time because Sleeping Beauty is not on here, I don't believe.
No.
We've got...
you got Lady and the Tramp. You got the Mad Hatter. the March Hare.
Yeah, there's the Mad Hatter and Alice.
You got Jungle Book characters. You got...
There's Chip and Dale. I'm not sure who that lion is.
Well, he's from the Aristocats, I believe, right?
Well, that is the Aristocats car.
And then you got...
Flower from
Bambi.
Thumper from Bambi. And the mice from Cinderella are hanging around there.
We're going to put pictures up so people can see this, right?
Yeah, we're going to have those pictures. We got the kids from Peter Pan, Wendy and the kids.
Who is the little Native American?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure who he is.
Oh.
Then we got there's the Dalmatians. We start to get to the Dalmatians, and then we're into the Jungle Book.
But the Dalmatians are interacting with the Aristocats, isn't that?
Yeah.
That's what is her name? white cat. Dinah?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
There you go. And then...
And you paid 20. Look, you got the tag still on.
Yeah, 20. I paid this for 20. Yeah. And then on the back...
Back is exciting.
We've got the three little pigs.
The caboose. Yeah.
The caboose, the rabbit.
Oh, wait. No, there you go.
Oh, there's Sleeping Beauty.
There's Sleeping
she's
Beauty.
on the back.
Yeah.
And Christine would be happy. She's not wearing a pink dress. She's not wearing the blue dress
Cinderella
either.
is also on the back.
Oh, Cinderella's two places at once.
Two places at once, like Sweetums.
Right.
You got
the three little pigs and the big bad wolf. They were very big characters in the 70s and 80s at Disney World.
Used to be walk-around characters, because I have my picture with them.
Yeah, I got a picture with one of the pigs.
And I remember my brother kept grabbing the big bad wolf's tongue.
Oh,
they would hang out of his it would hang out of his mouth. The character, the walk-around character, and they didn't like that. He kept grabbing the characters' tails and tongues.
It's not a smart thing to grab a wolf's tongue, but
no. You want to grab him right by the face, like this. You go, I
Yeah.
haven't seen you in so long.
That's what you want to do.
Grab
him by the face. Yeah. And look, we got Bambi. Bambi's on the car, and I'm going to point that out because one of our friends and regular viewers, Marie, is a huge Bambi fan and a Bambi collector, collects all kinds of Bambi merch. So Marie probably wants my lunchbox because it's got Bambi on it. You can't have it, Marie. I love you, but you can't have my lunchbox.
Get your hands
on it. There you go. The Disney Express. And I think we could say this is a very clever lunchbox because it's called the Disney Express. And they're all on a train. So go figure.
Well, what about, let's pop that bad boy open. What's on the inside?
Let's see. We don't have a thermos and we don't have a name on the inside.
That's kind of a letdown.
It's just empty. But still, I thought this was...
Like your soul.
Yeah. I thought that was a pretty good buy.
It is, yeah.
Monster.
That's a cool one.
Monster Mania Con. Look at all sides of the choo-choo. There you go. Front of the choo-choo. Caboose of the choo-choo.
I just need how they have it wrapped around. I like that. I like the wrap around on the sides. The utilization of that with the train cars. And now mine is a similar kind of theme going on because I have the same kind of shtick, but it's a school bus full of Disney characters, and they're all going to school. And you got Bambi. You got Bambi again on there. And my favorite part about one thing is about this, it has the infinity gag. The infinity gag is on this one? We haven't shown that yet because there's another lunchbox. We're going to save it, but there's this infinity gag thing, which I love when they put this on here. But if you look, Bambi is carrying in his mouth, her mouth. Is Bambi a girl or a boy? You know what? I'm not going to give it pronouns. I'm not going to do that. So Bambi is carrying the lunchbox that I'm holding in its mouth, and that means that then on there would be another Bambi carrying the lunchbox in its mouth, and then
it's infinity,
etc., 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 which is such a clever gag on a lunchbox to do it. It's like he's holding the actual lunchbox that is the lunchbox, which I love. I love that. See it? Look at that.
Yeah.
And the lunchbox is shaped like a bus too, so it's got that. They use the dome lunchboxes, which
you don't see it.
There's not too many of them. So and they even go through the trouble. They put the whole bottom chassis of the bus on the bottom. Look at that. I mean, it's not even anything super exciting. They made it look like an actual bus.
Yeah.
At the bottom. Yeah. So you got Goofy driving it. You got Mickey's nephews again. Dumbo on yours?
Dumbo is on mine. Yeah, Dumbo is...
I got Pinocchio.
Over here.
Pinocchio, and he's like got brown hair, which is kind of...
But why would Pinocchio be on the school bus? Pinocchio liked to play hooky from school.
This is not, you know what? Because if you look...
Oh, he's a real boy.
He's a real boy. This is after, so now he's going to school because he knows not to be bad. So they actually, I mean, there's a lot of thought put into this. And you got Alice. So it is like all like school-age children. And then on the opposite side, you got Huey, Dewey, and Louie. You got Dopey, because he definitely needs to be going to school because he is a moron. And Donald's like, you forgot your books. That's my Donald impersonation. That's pretty good.
That sounds just like him.
Yo, you forgot your books. Just like that. Jiminy Cricket's there.
That's a huge cricket. Look how big Jiminy Cricket is on there.
Yeah, that is a
mutant cricket.
That is really like something like post-apocalyptic.
Covered in PIM particles or something.
Yeah. But then they also have the back door, unlawful to pass when loading or unloading, emergency door, open for lunch only.
Ooh.
Look at that. This is a cool lunchbox.
That's a good one.
This is a good one.
That is a good one.
I found this at a little antique store in Ocean City, New Jersey.
Okay.
Only yesterday. You remember that one? Used to be on the boardwalk.
You only bought that yesterday?
No, that's the name of the store.
Oh, that was the name of the store.
I'll open it up. There's nothing really exciting.
Is that store still around? You were just there. Oh man, they were there for years.
Very old people that ran that store. Yeah.
It seems like only yesterday they were there.
I stole it because they were holding it. That'd be awful. There's nothing inside them. Nothing. But the thermos would kind of hook into the top part like that, and there was a little thing that would come down and hold it in place.
This, I believe, the technical term for this.
There's a technical term.
Yeah, this is called a hooker because it hooks in the drink.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, you put you got the hooker on the bus, and the hooker, you know, held everything in place.
It's Disney. It's Disney. Yeah. It's got to make it. It's got to make it PG-13. And I don't know what year this one. Let's go to this consult the guide because this one was 1979 was Disney Express, but they are very similar. I wonder if they came out around the same time. But
I think yours is older.
Mine is older.
Yeah, because it doesn't have like the Aristocats or anything.
Here's a fun fact about this too. You ready for this?
Yeah.
This came out in 1961, which is in pretty darn good shape considering that one's almost 20 years older.
Right.
And look at the shape it's in. It's
Yours is in better shape.
Really
this
nice.
is a newer lunchbox, and the school bus
This is
definitely in better shape.
Scratched to death. But this came out 1961, and according to this book, the most successful box ever, selling more than 9 million units. How exciting is this? I have one of them, the most successful, but that means there's a lot of these out there.
That's probably why you got one in such good shape, because there's so many out there.
This book is, if you're ever wondering,
I got to get a copy of this
illustrated guide to metal lunchboxes. Somebody actually wrote a book about this, so we're not
note there's no illustrated guide to plastic lunchboxes. I wonder why.
It's like a pamphlet, like you would find on Jewish sports legends.
Yeah, famous Jewish sports legends, exactly.
Yeah.
You read that on a plane for some light reading.
Yeah. This is exciting, and I think I got this maybe 3 years ago. I think now I've had this one. So it's a good one though. It's one of my favorites.
You keep telling us contradicting stories. You've already said you got it only yesterday.
It's exhausting. There's no Quaaludes in these boxes.
No Quaaludes. No thermoses either.
No thermoses, no Quaaludes. But 2 Disney themed
modes of transportation.
Modes of transportation, Disney themed boxes.
There you go.
Yeah. And the most successful one, and then Joe's.
Yeah. But mine has a caboose. And you know, when you walked into the room, my knees got weak and loose. Because all I want is to ride on your caboose. I like your butt.
The infinity gag, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring us back to that. See, it just keeps going. This is never ending. This is still going to this day. That Bambi is forever holding the lunchbox that contains Bambi, holding the lunchbox that contains Bambi, holding the lunchbox that contains Bambi, holding the lunchbox.
So I bet Marie really wants your lunchbox because it's not only a lunchbox with Bambi on it, it's the lunchbox Bambi held.
It's an infinite amount of Bambis.
Yeah.
It's a never-ending Bambis. If we had a microscope, a superpowered microscope, you would see that there's a tiny, tiny sized deer head on this lunchbox.
If we have infinite Bambis there, if that's infinite Bambis, how many times did its mother get shot?
Just keeps going on.
Infinite
torture.
Infinite murders.
Infinite murder. Infinite torture for poor Bambi. There it is. Stop. Only open for lunch. The Disney School Bus. Well, I think that concludes.
There you go.
That's it. Another episode of Lunchbox Bunch in the Box.
Disney modes of transportation lunchboxes.
So tell them how you find us.
If you want to find us, you go to YouTube. You type in Megapodtastic.
You probably
search
you're watching it. At this
yeah.
point.
So if you click
thumbs up.
If you click the like and subscribe, you're gonna get a notification. If you ring that bell,
you can ring that bell.
You can get notified. Hey, guess what, folks? There's a new Lunchbox bunch.
2 a-holes have a new set of boxes to show.
Yes, for the first time in 2 years. Here you go, Lunchbox bunch. And you'll know because you subscribed. But yeah, now you can find Megapodtastic on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all under the name Megapodtastic. And
And I'll be riding the Disney Express.
You can find Dave on the Disney Express.
I should be on there, sitting next to a guy wearing a T-shirt featuring me. It'd be another infinite.
That's infinite. That's infinite. Yeah, you can find Dave at Montegog.
Yes.
Montegog. You can also find him occasionally sitting in Disney World, wanting to sign things for you, but there not being anything for him to sign.
Not being anything. I actually got a pack of my postcards. Somebody sent me a pack of my postcards, so I actually was able to get my own stuff.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
Yeah, so I can sign my own stuff for myself now.
Oh, good. Yeah. All right, everybody, keep eating those ding-dongs. And keep playing that cornhole.
Yep.
Keep wearing those pajamas with the plastic feet. Keep wearing those pajamas. Tell everyone you meet. Keep wearing those pajamas with the back door flap. Keep wearing those pajamas. Don't open, it's a trap. Oh no, it's a trap. Some people call them peaches, some people call them jammies. They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander Adamas, but no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now we're having fun. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now the song is done.